Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm here with Smogon World Cup Semifinals. Myself versus Psychic Mewtwo. This game happened about 3 days ago on Sunday. Just forgot to upload it, but here we are. Finally got the commentary for it. So let's just hop right into it. At this point, the series was 4-4. 6 wins. So and it's best of 10. Well, not best of 10, but it's 10 games, right? So 6 wins, and if it goes to 5-5, it's a tiebreak. But anyway, yeah. So looking at the teams I have here, I have a pretty balanced team. I mean, I've been spamming the same shit all tour. Got kind of lazy, honestly, but we have some pretty similar teams in terms of Clef Gliscor. We're both rocking Calm Mind Clef. We're both rocking SD Gliscor. He has a Gyarados as a sweeper, which is a pretty cool tech with Magnezone to trap Ferrothorn. I saw that in the beginning. I was like, wow, that Gyara is going to be a big threat, especially because my Clef is actually walled by Gyara. It's Psyshock Ice Beam. Now, that might seem like a very weird set, but Ice Beam is to be the Gliscor counter, and Psyshock is to act as the opposing Calm Mind Clefable counter, as well as the Suicune counter. This guy had used a lot of Suicune, and I was like, okay, Psyshock Clef is a really great way to deal with that. My buddy ABR put me onto that. He'd been using it for like 6 months. I was like, okay, dude, I'll just try to test that out. And then the rest of the team just kind of fills in. But what I saw from his team, I was like, okay, I want to get rocks up, and I want to be able to get my Zam in enough times to do work, and I want to be able to keep my rocks up just to stop that Gyara. Turn 1, he Psychics as I get up my rocks. I'm Spadef, so I knew even a Spec Surf was only capping at like 65. Protect here as he goes for a Defog. Now I'm thinking, okay, he's just going to Defog again or Surf or something. Either way, I want to go to Alakazam as he surfs. And I was like, okay, my Zam is just 3 attack, Calm Mind. Double out here, go into my Ferrothorn because I was like, okay, I want to keep that pressure up no matter what this game. I want to keep that pressure up. He goes into Tangrowth here as I believe I Leech Seed because it covers him staying into knockoff, and it also covers him going into his Magnezone. Now here he knocks off as I'm able to get up a Spike, and I was like, okay, excellent. I believe here he Sleep Powders as I Leech again? Yeah, I Leech again, breaking the switch. Now I switch out myself and I go into my Clef, I think, as he goes into his Clef, yeah. He then goes into his Gliscor as I Calm Mind, and of course I have Ice Beam, so I was like, okay, this is pretty excellent. He goes into his zone here on the Ice Beam because it's pretty obvious I have it because every Clef is pretty much Ice Beam now if it's Calm Mind to attack. Recover here because I know I can scout the move, but he drops me, which is kind of annoying because I could have just stayed in again. But now he's able to make the double switch off into his Latios and get the defog off. If he didn't get the drop there, he wasn't going to be able to make the double. And that's why that play kind of sucks for me. Anyway, yeah, he brings in his Latios to get it off. I'm just going to be able to knock off here, do a little bit of damage. I'm going to go into my Alakazam here expecting a Roost. And he reveals he's Psyshock, Surf, Roost, defog. No Dragon move on that Lati. So I'm just going to go for a Psychic on the switch. And it does a shit ton to Gliscor. And that's great. I'm going to risk the roll here, because I think it was in my favor as he goes to Clef. I assume scouting for HP Ice, but obviously that doesn't work out. And now here, I should have Calm Minded. I knew he would sack the Latios, but I just couldn't risk Stealth Rock or T-Wave happening there and him just sacking the Clef. That would have really destroyed me if he Thunder Waved or Rocked up there. That would have been awful. But if I Calm Mind on the switch to Lati, now here I made a missplit. I did not Calm Mind because I thought he had Draco. I didn't even think about it. I just thought he had Draco. I didn't even realize I had seen all 4 of his moves. And so I could have Calm Minded twice and then been in a great situation. But he goes into Gyarados here. I go right for the Psychic just to get damage, but he just straight up Megas, which is fine. It's honestly better for him to Mega, for himself at least, because he doesn't have to take super effective Rocks chip. But on the flip side, he's now hit by a potential Moonblast, which he doesn't know if I have or not. And I have Gliscor. Anyway, he gets up Rocks as I get up a Spike. I believe I get up 2 Spikes. Alright, I think so. Or do I Leech or some shit? I'd Spike again, yeah. As he Calm Minds, I was like, okay, Stealth Rock, Calm Mind. Didn't expect this. Switch out into my own Clef as he Calm Minds. Probably should have gone Gliscor there, just because Gliscor was easier to tank. But Moonblast does a shit ton. But because I'm Calm Mind, I'm going to be able to take the next one. And that's kind of fine with me. Like, his Moonblasts are doing a lot of damage. However, he only gets like 5 or 6 off before I also get. So as long as I don't get crit in those 5 or 6, I can just sweep him with Psyshock. Unfortunately, though, he crits the second one. And that really sucks because I had Psyshock, like I said, for this Clef. But I shouldn't have gone to Clef on his second Calm Mind. I should have gone to Gliscor. Gliscor can take 2+2 Moonblasts. I'm pretty sure at least. It can take 2+2 Moonblasts. Could have SD'd up. Just like been in a better situation. I wouldn't even have been in that good of a situation though. That's the thing. Like, I would have SD'd. He would have Moonblasted for 50. I would have Earthquaked. He would have it would have been like, I think I would have lost regardless to this Clef. But the Clef would have been at a lower amount of HP. But the thing is that doesn't matter because none of my Mons can even outspeed and take it out from that range. So I just needed to not get crit in that certain situation. And I didn't have knockoff on my Gliscor either, so I couldn't do that to, like, you know, neuter the clef. Anyway, I'm into my Heatran now, and I'm just going to be protecting and stuff, trying to stall it out because, you know, I do have protect, so even a +6 Moonblast is not doing enough damage. And I could potentially PP stall it, so that's basically my game plan at this point. Also, I have to figure out some way to get past the Gara too. But anyway, yeah, a Lava Plume. He brings in Gliscor hard here because he got the special attack drop. And I think it lives regardless at 39 pretty easily. Yeah, that thing took 49 from Zam Psychic. Lava Plume did not do more than like 30, I bet. Anyway, I go into Slowbro here as he SDs up. And yeah, my Beam Clef got crit. So from here, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, this Gliscor is going to hand me the L. So, unfortunate game, just because it was at a very pivotal point in our tournament. It was 4-4 semifinals. I lost this, which it just like sucks to go out this way because it's like clef on clef. Like, it's not even like really hacks. Like, I can call it hacks because, like, yeah, he crit me with his second one when my clef was like made to beat his. But at the same sense, it's just like you're just sitting there. He's getting off so many attacks that, like, eventually when it does crit, it doesn't really make a difference if it's like the 16th move, like it should be, like, because crits are 1 out of 16th, or it's like the 2nd move or the 5th move or whatever. Like, it just happens, right? So I can't be too mad about that. Like, shit happens. It sucks to get crit there, but like if my win con was not getting crit in like a bunch of turns, well, you know, sometimes that's how it works. But either way, I don't regret too many plays in this game, except for maybe Calm Minding with Zam. Could have put me in a stronger position. I don't think it would have auto won the game, obviously, but it could have put me in a stronger position. That's 100% true. Don't regret my Clef plays that much. Going to Gliscor didn't even beat the Clef 1v1, so I mean, it happens. Tough loss to eat. Unfortunately, my teammate ended up losing the 10th game, and we lost 4-6 and are out of the tournament. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm just kind of happy to be done with this. I've kind of been out of the, like, not out of the game, but I've been tired of tournaments. Like, after I won Smogon Tour, I didn't really want to play. But, you know, put up a 3-2 record. Should have been 4-1, I think. Yeah, it should have been 4-1. I'm not counting this game as a game I should have won. Like, even if this happened, like, you know, it's fine. He didn't play a bad game. Like, I can't be too mad. That's why I just said GG, bro. Like, it's whatever. But the first game I played in this tournament, oh my god, I got robbed like anything. It was like transcendent robbery. But, you know, I can't be mad. Put up a good record. Had fun playing Oras. I love this tier. Can't complain too much. And so now the finals are West versus Northeast. US West versus US Northeast. So, you know, West East in the US. Pretty lit that the finals is 2 US teams. But I will be uploading coverage of that throughout the week. So, hope y'all enjoyed. Drop a like if you did. And I'm out. Peace.